Records, baby. Yeah. Bringing you the worst music in America. You know it. Hit me on Twitter at Mike Short Radio. Yeah. I done been to IHOP. I done been to Waffle House. I done been to Diners too. I done been to Mama's house, but I swear nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Hey, hey, hey. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. It's 5 in the morning, still I'm snoring. She's making grits and eggs.
She's making those grits.
At 5 in the morning, we could only be about to eat 2 things.
She's making those grits.
Grits. Cholesterol is high, but them grits is on my mind. You cook them so good, I can't deny. A heart attack is worth the ride. You make me wanna be home all the time. You're cooking them grits with steak at night. Can't be cooked by no beginner. Grits made by a winner. Them grits make me kiss her. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I gotta kiss her. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I done been to Cracker Barrel. I done been to Cozy Kitchen. I done been to Denny's too. Had some women try to feed me, but I swear nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Hey. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. You better make the grits and make them right. I make you feel so good at night. If you make the grits and make them right, I make you feel so good at night. Just make the grits and make them right. I make you feel so good at night.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Sean wears tight shirts. I wear tight shirts cause I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my 6-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Every day. My son wears tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in the building. Good morning, Takeover Legends. Good morning, Dr. Aaron Smith.
Yep.
On the grind, the Takeover Legends soldier. He starts off in the card and he upgrades. That's what he does. That's the grind. That's the grizzly. That's a different mentality. I don't know if I'm built for that. And I created the show. I don't know if I'm built, but God bless him. Doc, how was your night last night?
All good. I thought I had a court date on Zoom today, but it's tomorrow.
Oh,
So that felt good.
Oh, yes, it always does.
It's like waking up and thinking it's Monday, but it's really Sunday.
It's Sunday. Yeah. I'm chilling today. No need to see a judge. No need to see lawyers or anybody in the court. No need to see anybody.
No, they're fake judges. The fake judges, hearing officers.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll jump on tomorrow, probably in the middle of the show. I just got to make a special appearance. I asked ChatGPT why the lawyers never tell you about the opportunity to have a special appearance. And ChatGPT started give me the runaround. And then I asked a different question. I said, do lawyers exercise that special appearance option often? And ChatGPT was like, oh, yes. Then I said, well, why wouldn't they inform the client about the opportunity to not make a general appearance or a special appearance if they can reserve more of their rights? ChatGPT says, I see how you could feel that way. I said, no, it's not a feeling. It's empirical based on the evidence that you just supplied that the lawyers are using information that they're not giving to their clients. Then I just said goodbye to ChatGPT, because ChatGPT still be on some BS. Just so everybody knows,
That's the problem. Now it's
Yeah, they
become
part of the system.
yes, they're part of this. They've been compromised, and now you have to use the correct prompts. You almost need a class in prompts.
You need to know already.
Yeah, you need to know
You
already.
already know to ask them something. I already
Now,
know.
now you're looking at the chat like, you lying to me too? Oh, you in
Oh,
on?
yeah.
Oh, you lying to me too?
Oh, they in on it. They in on it.
Oh, you hide the information now too? Oh God.
Yeah, certain ones are worse than others. Certain ones are like really with the establishment. Certain ones will give you, some answers. But no, but I've said it for a long time, because we talked about it even with AI, and we talked about it with radio. I never forget. Somebody told me radio is going to be over. You should quit that job because there's something called satellite radio coming.
Yeah.
And I remember I talked to this person for like an hour because they were dead set on telling me that radio was done. And there's a website. I was gonna say a book, but there's a website that shares all the times where people thought that new technology was going to end all technology and was wrong. It talked about when radios were first invented, people said, oh my God, it's going to destroy the opera. Why would people pay to come to a show when you could just listen to it on? It's not the same. And no matter what, steam engines, I can go on and on. People always thought that it was going to end. People thought people weren't going to go to the movies anymore. Remember that? Netflix, nobody's going to go to the movies. People still do it. No matter what you think is going to end. It's not. It's going to change. It's going to shift. The market might express itself differently.
Yes.
But trust me, people still listen to radio. They still go to shows. We still go to the movies. Now, there's a moment where, yes, we were all Netflixing and chilling, COVID or not. But eventually, it pans out. It evens out. There's a moment where and right now, we're talking about the AI bubble. I know you probably heard about that, where everybody was leaning into AI so much, investing in AI so much. And now they're like, oh, y'all are doing too much. Y'all about to affect the economy. It's about to be a bursted bubble because all this stuff is not happening now. And I don't know if you saw Elon Musk's robot.
What about it?
Elon Musk is trying to sell these humanoid robots. So Elon Musk is worth $1 trillion now because it's his next grift. He goes to the government and he literally said, this is going to solve poverty. Elon Musk, the dude who doesn't help nobody, believes in apartheid. But somebody was breaking down online, nigga, you're the same one who told us we were going to be in space. You're the same one who told us our cars were going to be driving themselves. Every time you say what we're going to be doing, it never happens. And you just move on like we're going to forget that you're you. So now Elon Musk is saying, oh, forget my cars that were supposed to drive themselves. Forget the fact that my spaceship is about to be taking everybody to Mars like an L train. Now I'm going to solve poverty by robots. Turns out, guess what the robots need to function?
What?
A human on the other side. So they want to have a camera on the robot looking inside your house at all times. So it's not really a robot. It's just a connector to a human being that's going to be getting checkups and medical care and all this stuff. And I'm just like, at what point are you going to be like, bro, stop giving this dude money. His shit don't work. And he's a liar. But yeah, so it's all going to keep happening. That's why even with Trump, I always say, I'm not afraid. I'm not all anxious because no matter what they say is going to happen, sky is falling. It's still right there. We're going to be all right.
I watched something about that. And the guy was like, this is all a game. And what you said, the anxiety that you feel and the stress that you feel, it's all a game. And the game,
but that's the goal.
Yeah. He said, in order for it to continue, you need to participate with the fear and the anxiety of what your emotional attachment to this is, and what initiates what your actual action is going to be is that I'm going to stress and I'm going to work harder and I'm going to it's
that's the fuel. That's the fuel for the whole machine.
All right, well, that's how we start the show. All right, it's Thankful Thursday, so I'll see everybody on here. Let me get through these good mornings, and we got actually thankful for waking up every morning and hanging out with y'all. Thankful for just waking up. Al Shabu says good morning. Good morning. Blessings, beautiful kings and queens. It's Thankful Thursday, and we are thankful for Shabu. I'm so thankful that I had an opportunity to spend time with my youngest daughter on vacation.
Nice.
Dope.
Nice.
To have some bonding time and to share some crazy laughter. That is amazing.
That's what matters.
Let me tell you something, Ashabu. Going to that Netflix house, it didn't matter that we went to the Netflix house, the King of Pressure with my daughters, my 3 blessings. I enjoyed every minute, and I sat back and I watched them act up, and I just enjoyed it, and I embraced it, and the conversations, and the jokes and the laughter, and I just chilled. and I did my little part, add my little 2 cents in, and whatever. The ride home, you know how anti I am of Christmas. You know I'm.
Oh no, I cancel it. Yeah, I definitely I'm on that. I see all that cancel Christmas stuff. I'm on the bandwagon. I'm about to start making videos. Cancel Christmas, but go ahead.
So this was the moment where I realized the propaganda can create emotions that can create moments. Now I'm still banning it. I'm still I'm not banning it because they already sent me Christmas list. I'm full of shit. But so on the way when I get to the ride, now the ride from King of Prussia back all the way to my house is about to drop everybody off, and then me and Monty come home. It's like 47 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that. But there was no traffic, so I went through Philly. Monty says, I think we need some Christmas music. Right? Fuck it. I'm gonna play some Christmas music. That's the great thing about this technology. Here's a little thing about technology. You can get any music you want now. You ain't gotta look for stations. You ain't gotta go to B101. You ain't gotta find a Christmas song. You just look at your phone. We got all types of Christmas music. And now I got 3 girls, 21 and 19, singing Christmas songs in my car as I drive home. Listen, people, I can't tell you how peaceful I was. It wasn't a thought about any stress. There wasn't a thought about any bill. There wasn't a thought about how am I going to do this. There wasn't a thought about tomorrow morning's show, even though I love doing it. There wasn't a thought about, how I got to plan this month out. And I got this show, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th. No. It was just my 3 little girls that I helped create singing Christmas songs. That was the shit. It was all worth it. And in my mind, for a quick second, I thought about, how your mind is amazing because all they're trying to do is create your mind. Our mind is amazing. All these billionaire and trillionaires are trying to do is recreate what we do naturally. I was able to spin through an entire lifetime of everything we've gone through together, bad and good and bad, that led to here in a matter of seconds. I said, and I'm fucking here right now. Thank you, God.
You threw it all. Despite it all sometimes too.
Despite everything. I went through in a matter of seconds and minutes. I went through alcohol. I went through relationship problems. I went through moments in time that I regret. And it all came, and I'm right here. And the devil ain't win. And I was like, this is amazing. And that was the drive. And that was the drive. So Ashabu, all that I totally understand what your comment is. LaShawn, good morning. LaChawn. We are so saying LaShawn. We are so used to saying it. LaChawn. We are so. It don't even sound like your real name.
I was like, that's your name, LaChawn. Okay.
That's your name, LaChawn. But it don't sound like your real name.
Got the big C on there. The big C is
huge
there.
C. Huge.
It's trying to throw a hint. It's trying to throw a hint to you. Look at this. Look right here. This
SCH. John. LaChawn.
That's hilarious. But no, crazy laughter. Crazy laughter is a good one. Because that makes you think. Well, you as a comedian know more than most people. Like there's something different about uncontrollable laughter, and with certain people, you could just laugh literally till your face hurts, and all night you're begging people to stop because your stomach is hurting, and people need that. Some people don't. People go years without even having that kind of experience, and you can see in their face when they look all bitter and look like they ain't laughing in years. Like that hurts me when I see people looking like that.
They ain't laughed in years.
Or love. Some people look like they haven't loved or laughed in years, and I'll be looking at them like, "Yo, bro, like snap."
Or been loved.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was being gentle with it, but yeah, you just look like you never like. Come on, man. Like you said, live. That's us being alive. Those kind of moments, love and laughter, and you need that.
And I always say, and I appreciate seeing couples who have inside jokes that are just funny to them, that bring a smile. They ain't even got to chuckle out loud. They just have an inside joke that something happens around them that the inside joke is triggered. Oh, man.
Just look at each other.
Just look at each other. You see that shit? Yeah, I see it. I see it. You don't know what they see. You don't know what they see. They could have just seen a Honda, and they could have reminisced on something they did together in a Honda. They might have done something. See the Honda.
See that Honda.
Remember that used to be us. They used to be us. Good morning, blessings, LaChawn. Thank you, LaChawn. Yes, it means so much, especially after losing my oldest daughter 13 years ago. My time with her is precious. Absolutely, Al-Shabu. I am so happy that you were able to enjoy those moments in that time. Thank you for waking up this morning in my right mind. We'll be the judge of that, LaChawn. We'll be the judge if you woke up in your right mind via your comments. We'll be the judge of that.
We'll listen and judge.
We'll listen and judge.
And we do judge.
LaShawn, I was just sending nugs and prayers, LaShawn. Oh, okay. So I saw this comment. I glanced. I normally don't get to glance at the comments. I saw this comment. And LaShawn said, it has gotten so real. My youngest turned 18 and just took her senior pics yesterday.
Wow.
She had makeup on. She looked so beautiful and grown up. And my question as I saw it, I said, when did you notice your kids were grown? If you were blessed enough to have kids, if you have a niece or a nephew, if you have a niece or a nephew, when was the moment that you realized your kids were grown? That's going to be a lingering conversation, because when I saw that, LaShawn, when I tell you, I understand those moments. And Doc, your oldest is how old?
16. So yeah, they're not grown, but yeah, 16. I think this is when I fully accepted what age she is. Like the transition was so significant, like driving lessons and all, like things that happen now. About to be 16. Let me stop. She's about to be 16, but the countdown is so imminent.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I hear about. At 15, you know, you've been through it. 15 and a half. All you hear about 16. So yes, I'm in the fast track to 16, and we're getting ready for permits, and we're taking driving lessons, and she's leaving. You know, kind of. Because she has things to do. That's a new thing, you know. Like she's
when they got things.
Yeah, she has theater after school, so she'll stop it after school. She's like, "Oh, I got theater," and she's like, you know, she's leaving, and it's like, "Oh, you don't need no, the door's closing." It's like, okay,
yo,
she's gonna come back after with nothing to discuss like this.
So Jay's in the building. Jay Black, ask you how your night was. LaShawn, I just happened to glance through the comments. I normally don't have time, but today I had time.
Behind on them.
No, but I glanced. I was scrolling through it. Why do you always have to come in asshole-ish? Why? Why do you always have to be DJ asshole? Why?
I'm sure the comments probably laughed at the same time. Though.
I stopped at the comments. We were scrolling down and I stopped there. Now, this is the thing. You have kids. Yes. The comment is LaShawn went to that moment where she took her daughter took her senior pics, had the makeup on, looking beautiful, looking grown. LaShawn said, damn, I realized that she's grown. She's good, you know, she's grown. She's grown. Mm-hmm. So the comment was, with your kids, when was the moment that you realized they had grown? Because it just happens. What were the moments that you're like, damn, daughter's grown? Like, and Doc made the interesting point. She got things to do. That don't have nothing to do with you.
Nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with us.
I got things to do. I had to get over the fact that Akela was like, yeah, we were making plans. I said, all right, so I'll come and get you. She was like, why would you come and get me?
It's a new day.
And I said, why wouldn't I come and get you? She said, I can get. I said, oh. And then after I stopped by, I'll tell you the moment I had it, Doc. It was the twins' birthday. And we went to dinner. And we were at dinner. So the twins had their friends at one table. I had the adults at this table. We set it all up. Birthday, da-da-da-da-da-da. And for some reason, the waiter, two things. For some reason, the waiter gave 2 checks to the separate tables. When I specifically said, but he was busy. I got it. And my old Akela, one of my twins, paid her check for her birthday dinner. And I said, why would you pay it? And she was like, he put the check here, Dad. And I was like, no. You don't pay for your birthday dinner. Okay. Birthday dinner's over. I cash out the money. I said, no, you don't pay for your birthday dinner. My Amani was on her way to Atlantic City after the birthday dinner. As we're leaving, Amani's going to Atlantic City. The twins are going out with their friends to go hang out and go to this place for their birthday. All my kids were busy. Every birthday, they all would be in my car after dinner, and I'd drive home and drive them home. They had fucking things to do. And you know what I did? I took my ass home.
I'm about to say, make the most of it.
I took my ass home. But Jay,
don't resist it.
No, I just took my ass home, and I was like, all 3 of my girls are out. First of all, that the anxiety almost kicked in. I said, all right, just as long as everybody's texting me when they get to where they got to go. Jay, is there a moment that you can remember when you thought to yourself your girls were grown or getting grown or grown?
I think the first moment, honestly, is when
my oldest when she got a car and was gone and didn't have to tell me what she was doing.
Woo!
I think that was the moment. Like you got your own whip and oh. Really? That was it.
That hurt my
Cats in the Cradle, right? What's it? Can I borrow the car keys? See you later. Can I have them, please? Cats in the Cradle and a silver spoon. All right, the kids grow right. You know, by the time he was done working and wanted to hang out with the son was already grown and ready to drive away. And he sit there like, "Dang, I should have made the most of that time." That song is emotional.
And now I sound so crazy because I sound like the older people. When I see a young couple walk in and they got little kids and whatever like that, and I'm like, and they'll be like, you know, not wilding, but they're kids. They're active, right? And like, you put that down. And then they'll look, I'm like, you know, those are blessings. You know, your kids are gorgeous or whatever. I said, they driving you crazy, huh? And she's like, yeah, they driving me crazy. They're over here driving. I said, enjoy every minute of it. I said, enjoy every minute of them driving.
You become one of them. Now you one of them. People.
I'm one of them.
You on the other side. Now you're looking like, yo, don't miss it.
Those are the day. I know they driving you crazy. I know you got a ton of things. But
I know you're tired. I know
you can't believe that somebody's asking for chicken nuggets and all you want to do is go home. I know somebody wants the juice. Please, I'm like, enjoy every minute of this shit because there's going to be a moment when you're going to feel like they don't need you. You're 100% right, Dr. Smith. I feel like I've been on an ab workout all my life. We laugh so much. Beautiful. That's dope.
And Ty saw Sarah's Oil. She said she went to the movies.
I seen Sarah's Oil. The movie was good and interesting. It made me think more about what was Indian Territory, and now I know to this day why they never wanted us over there. Good morning, K-Day. Good morning, K-Day. And anybody who got kids, tell us the moment when you realize your kids were grown. We got a lot to talk about, but whenever you want to pop in, you can pop in. We listen and we don't judge, kind of. No, we listen and we judge immediately here.
You'll be judging.
We judge immediately.
That's what makes the show. Good.
LeJohn said those inside jokes and subtle eye movements. Yes, I admire couples who have inside jokes who can just look at each other and give a little giggle and be like, yeah. When my son started looking down at me, height-wise.
Oh, he's tall. Yeah. A little shorty. She a little shorty. A little shorty. What's up, Mom?
When he started going to school by himself.
Oh, you ain't had to walk him no more? That's a good one. Well, they ain't grown when they go to school. But
that's a noticeable moment. When you're like,
it's a milestone. When I started giving my son the dap and the handshake instead of the hug and all that, because he didn't want to be, you know, looking all crazy in front of his friends and the girls. I remember that day. I'll give you a hug. He's like, all right, Dad. Like nobody wants to be seen getting all grabbed up by it.
Start chill.
Yeah. I start looking crazy after a while.
Come here, son. Come here, son. I love you.
But in elementary, you can get in trouble with that. In elementary, the kid like you about to cry. Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be all right. You know, great day. Yeah. All that reinforcement. Later.
Yeah.
Then they start running off with the book bag. All their friends calling them. You know, hey. It's like, oh, guess you're good.
No, it's 14. Not yet. When old videos pop up from him, when he was a toddler, I cried. Damn, yeah. I keep the youngest pictures. I keep the young. My daughter say, why don't you change your face screen or your phone screen or whatever? I said, no. That's it right there. Y'all little kids. I love it. When my daughter planned her first trip with some of her friends to go on vacation, I was like, damn, she's grown girl. You ain't got to tell me nothing about that, Asha. I got this.
Make sure you got your own money. Make sure you got your passport. Make sure you got your ID. You all extra. Did you get this? Don't forget that.
Let me tell you something. When I walked Monty through booking the reservations for airline tickets and everything like that, I'm like, make sure, this is gonna be extra. But I'm gonna tell you right now, they get you at the gate. So this carry-on, this carry-on game is you got to learn how to work this carry-on game. I used to tell her how to hold her carry-on and everything like that. And all this, I said, hold your carry-on.
Don't let it out your sight because people just love it. You doing that.
But I'm like, when you go to the gate, hold your carry-on to the shoulder that's away from the gate agent because they really don't give a damn unless it's noticeable. Like you just got to go. You got to tuck and go. Just tuck and don't look uncomfortable. You can't look uncomfortable. And she was like, yeah. I gave her them lessons. I ain't seen that girl since. She's been everywhere. Now she the master. Now she the master.
Carrying on. She carrying on.
You got bottles of Tito's. Why when you start drinking Tito's? You ain't see your father. When my nieces and nephews had kids, I was like, wait, what's my age?
Yeah, that's how you know you're getting older. When your nieces and nephews have kids. You're like,
my son thinks he's grown, but not yet. He's trying though. My kids aren't grown, but I missed the baby years. Seems like I just had them, and now one is turning 7 and the other one will be turning 9. Yeah, you're still in a good age, but I get it. But you're still in a good age. Enjoy this. When my niece planned and paid for me and her mom and other aunts dinner, I was like, whoa, shit, that's I'm waiting.
I think when my daughter got into her first car accident too, I think that's when I realized she was going. But it's on you. It's on your insurance. It's that's on you. That's on you. This is called being an adult.
You grown now. You're grown now.
Welcome to the world. Come on in. Come on in.
That's a special feeling though. Mm-hmm. A car accident is a special feeling because like everything you plan to do that day, all your money and your health, everything at one moment, like you happy you're alive. You happy you're alive. But once you realize you're alive, you be like, damn.
You walk him into a room like that movie Denzel when the guy found his family. You walk him to come meet all the adults. Come meet all the adults in here. Come on. Hey, this is my daughter. She just got into It's on her insurance. She got points on her license. It's crazy.
She know what it feel like.
I told you the one time Kayla gave me the grown moment when they kept throwing around when we got the car about this $3,000 down payment. And I was like, who's got that? And she put up her phone and showed me the app. And she was like, she showed me her banking information and she showed me and she had it. And I said, oh,
I'm good.
I said, what are we going to do about the insurance? She was like, I'm going to pay that.
I got money in my account.
Oh, you going to pay your insurance? Oh, all right. When my daughter came to me with a plan to move to Florida with her dad. Ooh.
Oh, we out.
When she was 16.
I ain't
had
living
work
with
plans, school and college plans.
Well, let's go.
Something deeper going on there, though. There's something deeper. Why you want to leave?
That hurt my heart.
Oh, my bad. No, somebody was thinking it, Doc. Somebody was thinking it. No, I'm playing, KT. No, thanks for being honest and open with us. I can't just keep saying
judging. We listening and judging.
Hey, KT, you see how fast he turned on you? Hey,
no, that's my
don't let that person take the front.
I'm going to break right now. Take me right out.
Okay.
Don't let that person take the front of the story.
No, I'm team
don't let that person. You see how fast he turned, KT? He was like, I'm behind that shit. When I received the letters from the wow. Pediatrician telling me I no longer have access to my kid's medical.
Oh yeah, Lady Q went through that. Yeah, your daughter get a certain age or your child, you can't no longer be in the room if they say no. You ain't got access to them. You got to ask them, hey, what's going to tell me what to say? Show me. Look, they ain't got to no more. They got their own HIPAA laws for them. Yep.
Oh shit.
Can't be sharing that.
When these kids ask you what you want for your birthday and Christmas. Yes, when these kids ask you
moment.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
They asked me.
Yeah.
I was like, just give me some sweatsuits. I'll spend a bunch of money. My dad always said you will feel like me one day, and your siblings are still babies to me. Oh man. All right.
Okay.
She wanted to experience living with her dad. Oh, that's dope.
Well, yeah, that's dope. Hey, I live with you all this time. Can I get some time with Pops? I want to see what it's like, being a dad girl in the house.
That's dope.
It's different in the same house. It's so different when you live with someone versus not. So they look at being a dad and a mom differently. I saw them statistics, 50% of black households ain't got both parents in there. I said, damn, that was like some high percentages they was talking. And it's like, that's real. It's real.
No, that's super real. Listen, and we judging like hell. No, we judge. No, you don't like living with somebody is different. Like every moment of the day is different.
Not saying that y'all had any problems, KT. Just it's different when you live.
No, he meant y'all had problems. He was digging for problems. Because
Dad do let her get away with stuff that you don't. You always on the hills about stuff. I saw it in her face when I met her. That little brief moment. I said, "Yeah, Ashley's a problem. Like she want to do what she want to do. I get it, but then she won't want to come back too. It's like I live with Dad for a little bit. I see what it's like. All right, now." I'm coming back to my roots.
But I think if it's a good situation,
she found out the difference real quick. See, that's what it is.
Yeah,
it's
you find out the difference.
You always think the grass is greener. You always think the grass is greener.
Sometimes it's just the pros and the cons. Over here, it's a little better because you know do this, and then over there it's a little better because they do this. Like it's pros and cons. Like, but I'm glad that your daughter was adult enough. That's grown shit to be like, I just want to see what it's like to live with dad.
Let's see what it's like. Let me get like a year or so. Let me see what it's hitting for.
Which means both parents were thoroughly involved. I assume, KT, that both parents. When a kid is like, you know, if y'all, I just want to see. I think that's natural.
My daughter came to live with me, and me and her mama didn't get along, and still to this day. So no, don't worry.
But it's good but it meant that the two parents got with the kid. They were with the kid. They had relationships with the kid. Like y'all two ain't got to get along. The kid gets along or has an interactive relationship. If Noah's father lived in a different state, I wouldn't mind if he asked. If Noah's father lived,
she in Atlanta. They from New York, but she's saying I guess they lived in a different.
Oh,
state.
you meant didn't live in a different state? Because it said if Noah's father lived in a different state, I wouldn't mind if he asked. Booking trips only have to buy one ticket because kids are old enough to stay home. Oh, that's when you realize they were grown? When your ass could just buy one ticket?
They ain't got to come with me. So me and my little friends, we hanging out on. I'll holler at y'all later. Mommy trying to do mommy now. All right, LaChawn.
And let me tell you something. As grown as my kids were, as grown as my kids are, why is it we were talking about a group Cash App thing, that group thing where we all put money in for a vacation. I said, y'all want to do it? Y'all want to do a group thing where we all put a certain amount of money in every paycheck and we get this money and we take a vacation? They were like, yeah. As grown as my kids were, why was the first option Disney World? Y'all still want to go to Disney World?
Yeah, that's whack.
They were like, love Disney World. I ain't gonna lie. Disney World would be a lot more fun with 21 and 19-year-olds that I didn't have to walk around with and hold hands. I enjoyed. But the only way I enjoyed it when you get to skip the line pass and you make the reservations to skip
you
the
have
line.
To get on rides. I mean, to spend 3 hours in the line for one ride. But
that's what we did. We had to skip the line. So we just walked directly into the rides. Noah's father lives in Atlanta as well. We both moved here. Oh, if he lived in New York and I was here, I would let Noah stay if he asked. Oh, okay, got it. So
across state lines. Okay.
So y'all already see each other enough, I guess. I guess everybody sees each other.
And Noah's old enough too now. Like there's a difference too. 14 versus 4 is a difference. The age matters.
All right. So today's show, Thankful Thursday. Nah, they still get me. All right. So we have some updates on what happened in Chicago with the mom and the kids getting attacked by the kids.
Okay. The mom was sickle cell that just left the doctor's office. Okay, that lady.
One mom had sickle cell and she had been through health problems.
Oh, let me hear your update because I'm sure it was some history behind. Good. I'm good to wait to hear this. Prove that I'm right. But go ahead, keep going.
No. I got something for you that's right. But then I got the video of the mom basically leaving the kid out to dry and saying they looking for you. And I ain't gonna help. And I said, well, fuck, I see why this motherfucker might be a cold-hearted.
Cold-blooded. All right, so we're gonna get into that.
And we're gonna get into that. We're also gonna get into that social media has put all the parents out. All the parents of the kids. They put all their information out.
Parents have put all the information
They
out.
put the parents of the kids that did the attack.
Oh, that same story. Okay.
That same story. They put all their information. They put their social media out. They put everything out. Now the mom has a GoFundMe. Also have a Chicago principal talking about
GoFundMe. Everybody always want to get the free.
Yeah, because the lady who actually lives, who was attacked, is being threatened.
Huh? The lady that got beat down and stomped
is being threatened.
Because I didn't play the whole video. They drug her. They drug her. Stomped her. They was whipping her behind.
But now, because of all the pressure that's happening, she's being threatened and feels unsafe in the neighborhood. They've said they've seen these kids allegedly banish guns, illegal guns, and now the mom is terrified. So they've opened a GoFundMe.
Well, all right. So
we got Amani who's going to come up here and explain to us exactly what 6'7" really means.
Finally, good. And hopefully she can tell me what the whatever whatever that means too when they do that. Yeah, good.
We also found out that if you have a iPhone or a Samsung, you got problems. You got problems because there's allegedly an Israel spyware, and it's the iPhone and the Samsung has been banned. The Samsung has been forced to remove the Israel spyware on the phone. It's always been there allegedly, and iPhones have been banned in multiple countries. It's gonna be fun. It's Thankful Thursdays.
Well, you got a lot. We got a lot to hit on. I like that.
Let's get to Chicago. Let's get to what happened. I guess that was in Chicago. Cell phone spyware. And this is the mom telling. This is one of the kids that was involved. This is the mom's interaction with the child. This is the mom's interaction with
Chicago looking. You know the whole city of Chicago looking for you, right? You and your little friends. Cause you was grown yesterday. You were grown, and you was on somebody. So now they looking for you. You know that, right? You know I'm not helping you, right? You know the whole city of Chicago looking for you.
Yeah. So that's one of the parents. Okay. Like, hey, so of this mess right here.
Shamar looking at. Shamar. Come here. What you want, Shamar? Foot.
Wow.
Shamar, foot. What you want, Shamar? Shamar looking at.
So it could have been the one with the camera, but imagine you do see one of them is your kid, and you recognize like, yo, that's Monty. Oh, yo, that's Noah. Is that Noah? Oh, that's Noah.
I do not believe in violence. I don't believe really in touching your kids. But if I found out one of my daughters was part of that,
you wouldn't look at yourself and blame yourself like, how did I fail her as a parent?
Yeah, you're gonna have to do some deep diving into what's going on.
Because I can see my kids being there watching and filming. I don't see them swinging and doing that. I do see them watching, because that's what we do. We watch.
If I find out that you were videotaping that, you have a problem.
Now you doing too far.
My daughters wouldn't do that. I know that I'm very honest. They're sensitive people.
They wouldn't video and watch. No. They would try to break it up.
They would probably get hurt.
They wouldn't be jumping in there and stomping like with the yellow hoodie. Like, dude, he just jumped in the air.
They would probably start trying to get help or calling. My kids, I ain't gonna lie, my kids would probably call 911.
Wait, he did try to pull somebody. Oh, that's her kid. They beating up. Okay, that's the other kid. They took a wig. Look, they got the wig in her hand. I said, how you gonna take the lady wig?
Now the understanding, and Jay made a good point. The introspective part of this is we created this. We created this culture.
Where's my phone? She's trying to find her phone.
But I want to be clear. We created this. We created this culture. They've seen this. They've seen this. We've glorified beatdowns. We laugh at people getting their ass beat.
Mm-hmm. We do.
We have glorified it, and this action is not something that these kids created. These kids didn't create this. We got a whole culture based on jumping people. We glamorize the fuck out of it.
She looked pregnant. Mm-hmm.
So Jay makes a good point. And you got to look at what this is us. How about all these kids get charges, expelled, and the parents sued?
The parents sued?
Damn right.
Nah.
Damn right. They're your responsibility. Damn right.
Well, one of the kids said, "Don't you touch my sister." So he was just protecting his sibling.
After the sister and everybody is bullying, don't bring that logic. Don't bring that crazy logic in. Don't bring that crazy logic in. Don't bring that crazy logic in here. Right.
No, there's some parents that say you better protect your family no matter what.
And unfortunately, no, it's not no matter. You're not supposed to be there. This is the thing. If you put yourself in that situation and you get your ass beat, that's on you. Now,
I just never seen kids beat up a parent before. That's just was.
Well, when did you
usually
think that?
It's like certain things off limit, like senior citizens, kids, and then it was the parents. No one when we were growing up was taking somebody parent, a mom, and jumping her in middle school. Like we weren't doing that.
I'm sure
Not
it
a
happened.
parent.
I'm sure it happened. It just wasn't on video because we didn't have the. But once again, this is the culmination. This is the poison that we have fed. That we have fed these kids, and they learn it at a younger and younger and a younger age.
I should say it's not always the parents' fault.
I don't know what to say, Ashabu. They're your responsibility. I don't know what to say. And this whole thing where the mom says, you know, I ain't going to help you. No, you going to help them because they coming for you too.
No, the fact that she's outing her kid, she don't get grace for that.
No,
she's holding her kid accountable.
No. You don't get to wipe your hands of the problem now. You don't get to, this is another thing with these parents. You don't get to wipe your hands of the problem now. This is when you got to be a parent. This is exactly the moment. 3rd grade, 1st grade graduation, birthday parties, you know. No, this is when you got to be a parent. This is when you got to decide, this is my child. I got to stand up now. We got to do something. I got to look at myself. I got to look at my parenting. I got to look at how I raise. You don't get to wipe your hands of this shit.
I think it's more like, oh, you're an adult. Now, well, you want to do adult actions, so now you're gonna have these consequences. I'm not protecting you. You're gonna learn the hard way. It's like a tough hand type of thing. That's why the vibe I got from it.
I ain't gonna help you. And putting on video, your immaturity is crazy. I see what the problem is.
Yeah, that part. Well, I get that's like people used to have the kids holding the signs. I got bad grades, or I got suspended for this, and people said, no, that's too much. You're shaming your kid. Remember, they went through a cycle of that.
Yes.
Sue the parents. Them parents gonna be not taking care of their kids. You're gonna have to be on your own.
It's like back in the day when they'd be like, well, if you get pregnant, you gotta move out this house. Shut the fuck up. So now things got difficult. Now all of a sudden they gotta move out the house. Now you don't want nothing to do because you perfect. Some of these parents probably thought their children would never do that, but the video shows that they would. Just like there are things that we did as young people that our parents would never do.
True.
Unfortunately, my dad knew when they said Mike did something, he said, yeah, he's capable. Fortunately, I should say.
Yeah, Cypher. He hit me up last night about that. So we talked about it yesterday. Here you go. He said what? He's mad at
I'm pissed off after watching it again. Then if the cops get involved and have to grip up somebody's kid.
Well, yeah, that would be next.
Those kids are wrong, but the parents are going to get some heat for it. Yeah, they're your kids. Let me tell y'all something. When y'all parents, when us parents, right? When somebody tells you something about your kid, what do you say? Don't worry about my kid. It's my kid. When they try and give you advice on something, the first thing you say is, it's my kid. You take total ownership. When somebody's trying to give you advice on something, you take total ownership over it. You're not going to tell me how to raise my kid. Okay. Well, then that's your responsibility. Then those kids are your responsibility. Y'all get tough. Y'all stick your chest out. You ain't gonna tell me what to do with my kid. You ain't gonna tell me how I'm gonna do this with my. Okay, bitch. Then or bitch as a mother or the father. Now handle it. I feel your passion. They were young children. Hold these parents responsible, and I hold us responsible because this is the culture we created, and we still glamorize it.
No, you could tell she don't raise her kids. No, I don't feel that with the mom. Y'all be judging people based off a little clip. Play that clip again. What was it? It was just, where was that at, Mike?
You and your little friends. Because you was grown yesterday. You were grown. And you was on somebody. You know the whole city of Chicago looking for you, right? You and your little friends. Because you was grown yesterday. You were grown. And you was on somebody. So now they looking for you. You know that, right?
She digging in them. She's calling them out. Y'all bugging. I see that completely different.
No. Play the whole thing.
You know the whole city of Chicago looking for you, right? You and your little friends. Because you was grown yesterday. You were grown. And you was on somebody. So now they looking for you. You know that, right? You know I'm not helping you, right?
You know I'm not helping you, right? So what he's supposed to do?
Putting the fear of God
No,
on.
so
That
what?
scares
So when
kids.
you tell the
We
world
watch them
I'm not
shows.
helping you, so what? So who's going to help this child then?
Well, that's when the child's supposed to fully break down and become completely vulnerable, and she's able to help walk them through it and
Really?
build them back up.
Really?
That's what I see her vision and goal is. When you
Oh, that's
parent
what
doing
you
that,
assume. That's what
you're
you
obviously
saw,
not putting it on social
Dr.
media.
Phil. That's what you saw, Dr. Phil.
I saw
that's what you saw.
Yes, I saw that would, if that's me, if I'm that little boy, I don't know, 9, 10 years old, and I know the world done saw me, I did something bad and I can't reverse it, and my mom telling you, you done fucked up, right? That's basically what that is, and I'm not gonna help you get out of it. Like, she's breaking him down to know that this is a problem.
Right.
She's not pacifying it. I thought that was dope.
So, it's dope that you just told the whole world that you told
not
your
on
son,
social media. Not
so
social
what
media.
do you? There's no good in that then.
No, not putting it on social media though.
So that defeats the whole point. You put on a show.
No, she's doing
Parenting is not putting on a show. Once you post it, you're putting on a show. That's not parenting. That's not parenting. You know the kind of society we live in. There are no boundaries.
There's no boundaries supposed to matter. Woke up inspired. Like, you're supposed to have somebody. Boundaries matter. But no, I get it.
So
it's the social media part that I just didn't.
So you think you thought she was using that psychological therapy, but you think that she's that deep of a thinker, but her kid was out doing that. So obviously she ain't been that deep of a thinker.
And she
or else she would have seen, or else there was something that would have been on in that house that would have been going on. She not thinking like that. She want to let everybody know.
You're assuming she's not.
You are assuming she is.
You want to show your ass and it go viral. So now I'm embarrass your ass and go viral. Like, it could be on that.
And you're assuming yourself.
Yeah. No, I just put myself in her shoes when I just heard it for the second time, and I said, no, I get it. You're coming at her, and I think it's the reverse of that. What about the ones that didn't? We don't know what the other parents doing and saying to the kids that saw their kid stomping a parent out and snatching wigs and rolling on an adult. Like,
but
what about those? We don't know.
You do know you're assuming also.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's the only thing we can do.
All right.
All we got is the clips.
Okay.
All we got is a clip of her getting beat down. We got a clip of her mom saying,
I'm not saying, I'm not saying they're not our responsibility, but I'm just saying that you might raise your child the right way, but out of your sight, they do things.
My mother was the best, I swear. But I did what I wanted to do. She didn't teach me to wild out. I was wild out. So
if they cause physical damage or emotional trauma, yes, the family can be sued, but ultimately the child will be liable via the judgment that proceeds to adulthood.
Like, my mama told me to go out there and show you behind, and I don't care. No, she's like, you're gonna be in by this time. I want to know who you with, phone. Like, I did the opposite. She looks like
the mother that tells Taz school, don't call me if my kid is acting up.
See, y'all all assuming.
There's a lot of people, don't call me because that's your problem. That's exactly why my mama ain't played with certain shit. You're a reflection of me and my parenting. Now I do the same with mine. Facts on facts. So take him to the cops. You putting up on social media for him to get jumped now in the streets. Yeah, I know. The child gets what they get and does not get upset. The kid needs to become completely vulnerable. They took place in a mob. They took part in a mob.
And she's making him completely vulnerable.
No, she's not. She's relieving all responsibility. She's releasing all responsibility. All responsibility. She's going, I'm not helping you, right?
So Afro Queen's on board, look like Miss Clark's on board. She's basically saying she's going to allow him to suffer the consequences of his actions. I don't agree with being on the world. Like, the posting it, like, we basically got an inside look of how
you guys are thinking that she's thinking as deep as you, when the point that she put it on social media lets you know that's not the deep thinker that she is. If you were that deep of a thinker, you don't put this on social media because you know it's going to get worse.
Forget the social media part. What about her message to him?
You cannot forget the biggest part. You're making it worse. As a parent, what you did is you got a clip that we are now discussing. We're a small platform. He messed up, yes, but you don't tell him I'm not going to be there for you. He may feel abandoned. He may already before this, since y'all want to assume, he may already feel abandoned. That's why he was so comfortable in the mob, because it's the only place he doesn't feel abandoned, since you want to assume stuff.
Or maybe he should feel abandoned in his moment, to feel how it is, to feel the consequences of his actions. Scared Straight was on TV for a while for a reason.
Yeah, because it got ratings.
No, because it scared a lot of them kids straight.
It got ratings. It got ratings.
When you realize your actions can get you in a whole heap of trouble. Like when you realize that, it is dope to
When
go
you got
through
a
that as
9-year-old
kid to know
kid.
it. This could save him from being something major down the road.
You don't tell a 9-year-old
Feel
kid.
abandoned.
You don't
Feel
tell a
you.
9, 10-year-old kid, I'm not going to help you.
I think I need you to get broken all the way down. You need to hit
I'm
rock
done.
bottom.
This
If
is
not,
the-
you're gonna keep doing it. If you
This
keep
is
getting the
this is
cakewalk,
the problem.
You
You
keep
don't
getting-
want to. You don't want to fix the problem. You don't want to begin to. You want to make statements that are harmful, more harmful statements. I don't see what you saw, Jay Black. But if that was my kid, I'm turning him in. Don't want my door kicked in.
So she's like, all right, you want wild out? I know the police looking for you. Let me just call right now. Good morning, Craig. What up, Craig? What up, Smokey?
Unfortunately, it is the world we live in, and people think this is the way. It's not. Because the parents are children. She is going to give him the same fate if he gets stabbed. Now what?
Well, all the kids are on there. Everybody knows who these are in Chicago. Everybody know all them kids. The story is out there and look like it's growing legs, apparently. So they all going to get exposed. Every last one of them.
Let me tell you something. You post that. I want to know, did you go see the mother they attacked? Did you go to apologize to her?
Here you go. Here you go, spinning it. Go ahead. Let you spin it. Go ahead.
Did you do that? Let me tell you, I'll give you an exact story what happened when I got in trouble. I was writing graffiti. Throughout the in Willenboro. I'm feeling better because just to see this was like a troop of baboons and chimpanzees you see in Africa or somewhere fighting. Would this have been worse if they were all adults involved? We've seen it. Adults have been involved. That's why I'm saying we created this. Let me tell you what my dad did. I got caught writing graffiti, right? There was a few spots I got caught. They said the cop was like, oh, he did this van, whatever. It was a store van to a paint shop, and I tagged up the van like huge. You know what the first thing my dad did after
knock you upside your head?
Yeah, after doing that. The second thing my dad did.
What was that?
My dad got in the car. We went straight to the paint spot.
Okay.
White man came out. He said, this is my dad. My asshole son was the one who did that to your van.
He was one of them. Mm-hmm.
He said, what do I have to do to fix the van? What do I have to do to take care of that? He said, I got some stuff that he can spray and he can wash it off. I got some stuff. My dad said, give him stuff. He said, how much I owe you for the stuff? Guy was like, no, you're good. He said, you're already going above and beyond. We went, washed her. I went, washed her home. My dad's sitting there smoking a cigarette and cleaning. The first thing we did was go to the first person we knew that I victimized. Don't tell me about going on social media.
Now, I got a question for you, though. Did you tag something else after that?
No. That was it.
That was your last time ever tagging up something.
When I'm 15, look, I don't want to be disrespectful. I'm not like you. When I got them cuffs on, I said, I'm good. I don't know what you did.
That scared you good enough.
I said, I'm good. But what scared me, what was good enough, and listen, I'm going to just say it. What scared me that was good enough was that my dad was home. And I knew if the consequence for what happened this time, listen, you're right, JB, both of our parents were strict, my mom and your mom, and my mom was worse than your mom when it came to discipline. I don't want to get deep into Jay Black's situation because there's a whole lot.
My mom was good. I know I did the opposite just because. Trendsetter said lies detecting. I don't even know. I'm trying to get caught up on these comments.
I don't see relinquishing all response. She's not coddling him, but you do know that he's a kid, right?
I don't see relinquishing. Yeah, I didn't see it either, Miss Clark. That's what Mike's saying. Mike sees something completely different.
I'm not saying she said it. She said, I'm not helping you. Y'all confusing. I'm listening to her words. These kids shouldn't get a pass for crying.
For just crying now. Nope. No, ain't no pass. They gotta learn. You gonna learn.
3 parents in Willowboro just got charged after the teen stole the car and wrecked it, causing property damage to buildings. Know what your kids are doing. Sometimes kids need to suffer to learn.
You got to go through it. They got to go through it. Now you're judging her intellect. Yeah, that's what Mike does.
No, y'all complimenting her intellect. If y'all want to compliment her intellect, I can do the opposite. Because y'all don't know her intellect. And I will tell you one thing about her intellect is that she posted this after one of the biggest stories in Chicago. She thought it was a good idea to post this shit of her son. I assume the parents' reaction is why they acted that way in the first place. Afro Queen, only they're allowed to put theories out there. They're only allowed in this show, they're only allowed to put theories, positive theories about her. I assume the parents' reaction is what they Dr. Smith is back in the building.
Did you see the parent? Doc, did you see the mom's response to one of the
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Well, go ahead. You just jumped on. So you
the one who said all Chicago's looking for you, that clip?
Yeah, the one that and I ain't helping you.
But she wanted him to, she was talking to him. She was letting him know you done messed up. I ain't helping you. You on your own, you gonna figure this out.
I'm going to politely say that anybody that goes online to make any kind of comment, you're already in a different category with me.
Forget the online part, though.
You can't. You can't.
No. Because I remember distinctly, especially, shout out to Crooklyn, everybody hates Chris. Anybody that came up in the 70s, there was such a thing like, don't go to school talking about what happens in this house. Everything goes on in this house is not the world's business. Especially like black parents who might have had to like finesse something or something with a check or might have had a family issue or somebody got like, don't go to school talking about what's going on in your house. It was just like a black cultural thing. You didn't go outside and especially with all your white teachers and be like, my dad was separating seeds and stuff. Like, shut your ass up. So to see this new generation of parents thinking that everything's for public consumption. If you need to talk to your child, talk to your child. You discipline your child, discipline your child. Whether your child's wrong or right, whether you're wrong or right, keep that in your house. Keep it in your house. Stop pressing record and go live and not even looking at the child. First of all, eye contact, body language. You got to deal with your child in a crisis. You facing the people and not your child. So you focused on us. You want to make sure your filter's right and your angles and lighting is right, and you're not looking at your child. If you were looking at your child, you wouldn't be in this situation. I got a problem with people who go online with stuff that shouldn't be online, and I don't get past that. I don't care what's happening at that point. I don't care what unless you call a 911 or you go on live because somebody's beating you up and it's like an emergency situation. Otherwise, what made you think that before you sat down with the child or at any point, even after, that you should go share this with the world? And if what you're saying is true, if people are going to be looking for your child, why would you broadcast?
She's holding him accountable. She's putting his feet to the fire.
She's
letting them know you're going to be
live.
No, I can exclude the going live. I'm looking at her parenting, having that conversation. We got an inside look. We was a fly on the wall. If just
what
being
does
the front,
accountability have to do with going live?
I know, but forget the going live just for once.
What if there's repercussions?
You were flying the wall, and this is how she was speaking to him. You messed up. She was telling him you did wrong, and you're going to get held accountable. Like, was all of that not good?
Yeah, if you're a fly on the wall, we're not a fly on the wall. That's like saying if I was a fly on the wall and two people were making love, I'd be a fly on the wall watching. But if they went outside and did it in public, their asses should get arrested. They did it in a different context. They didn't do it in a fly on the wall context, so we can't examine it in that way. That's like saying if we made this comment in private, well, yeah, you can't admit it in court, but you made it in public. So guess what? They did something. They made something public, and once it's public, the criteria for judgment and critique and analysis,
all the rest goes away. The fact that she's holding that don't count now.
Completely different. If I say something to my lawyer, it's different when I say it in court. If I say something outside online, or if that's documented and recorded, it's not he say, she say. Like, everything changes once you go public, especially if it's something that probably should have been completely private in the first place. Because now there can be a problem that you make worse. You can become a problem. There can be a problem in my house that I can exacerbate or make public, and now I'm the problem. because they might have been able to rectify it within a night, but now I put it on the internet for the rest of the world to see forever.
Psych was trying to blame it on the positive fathers and mother, like in the household. Like,
I just told you the whole story about the reason why I didn't do it again is because I had a dad in the household that was going to have the repercussions.
Yeah, true.
And listen, say whatever you want. I don't agree with putting hands on your kids, but say whatever you want. The fact that my dad was in the house stopped me from doing it. There's a lot of stuff I did do because people do stuff that sometimes they get caught up in. But there's a lot of stuff that didn't get done because I knew he was home.
That may be right. Maybe I would have been different if my bio was in the crib versus a stepdad that I was trying to go against anyway. So,
And for bad or good, I knew he was nothing to play with.
Would have been different.
So when my dad did say, when you go to school and you see this person, this is what you do. I did do it. I didn't want to do it. But this is what I wanted to say. So we watched the video and we couldn't even point out the kid, right? We really couldn't point out the kid in the video. You don't put your son on social media.
Yeah,
if there's a person who wants to retaliate now, they know what your son looks like.
The world knows, Mike.
No, we couldn't pick him out. You don't add
everybody in Chicago. You know your team. You know the people in the city.
I don't add another picture with my location on my phone that can be tracked. Your parents are you're idiots.
Who are the people more likely to know, the child or the parent?
Well, all the kids know, and I'm sure TikTok got everybody named. Oh, that was Tariq. That was Samir.
All of Chicago. The majority of people will probably know the mom, not the kid who's going to the park and back and forth to school. They'll know the mom who's lived 3 times longer, who has a network that's 10 times more expansive. My mom had high school friends, college friends, and work friends by the time I even came to the world. My mom was far more well-known than me. So now all I have to do is scroll down dumbass mom's account, and I can say, wait, she lives in our building? Oh, wait, she goes to that church? Oh, wait, that's her son? Now you've given me a blueprint to not just find out where you are, but I can find out your habits and your routines. Oh, look, that's them taking a picture first day of school. Oh, that's their bus stop? Be there tomorrow. Thanks, Mom.
Because the mom said, Thanks, I'm holding you accountable. I like Miss Clark's comment.
Hold up, and I can get all your information. Birthday, where you go to church, what you wear, what your building is, because mom wanted to go online, and everybody knows that the cops and the FBI have been using online accounts to build RICO cases and everything else and get people on murders. They use online accounts. They don't use what they heard somebody say.
Let's get you like Miss Clark said.
Okay, let me answer. Let me reply to Miss Clark. Okay, we get that her posting is a bit over the top. It's not a bit over the top. So stop using words to try and say a bit. But if we're looking at her decision to allow her son to face consequences, was that inappropriate? Her son at that age is not the only one facing consequences. You, as a parent, have to take responsibility for what went on. You can't put this on a 10-year-old. When TK Kirkland says, who raised him? You did.
Raised you.
When you said
where was the part where she talked about allowing him to face consequences?
No, she just said, I'm not helping him. That's where they start their assumptions.
The whole city of Chicago looking for you, right? You and your little friends. Because you was grown yesterday. You was grown. And you was going to do somebody. So now they looking for you. You know that, right? You know I'm not helping you, right? You know the whole city of Chicago looking for you.
Yeah, Mom, I can tell you're not helping me. You're going live.
You've never been helping him.
You don't need to say you're not helping
me. You want to keep it 100? You've never been helping him. Since y'all want to do assumptions, let me go to reckless assumptions. If you were helping him in raising him, he wouldn't have been part of the mob.
Her hair was done though.
Stop.
Oh, my bad. Don't do that.
That had nothing to do with it. Stop.
Don't notice the obvious. Don't notice that she.
Her hair wasn't done yesterday. Oh, look, she's slumped. Can't even get her hair done.
Certain things are getting taken care of.
The girl getting her ass beat. That wig wasn't done.
Stop.
Yeah, the house might not be clean. Oh, damn, Fearless, stop and analyzing the video for what you actually see. Start inputting things that
Y'all
are assumptions,
wrong.
like consequences that there
No,
wasn't
no,
on the video.
I'm not
no.
helping you. But this is what kills me. I'm not helping you now, even though I took part in raising you. Ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that convenient? Ain't that convenient? I'm not helping you now, even though I helped create the person that you are. Ain't that something?
Does the video even show the kid? I couldn't see him either, Miss Clark.
He was under the clothes in the dirty house, but the hair was my bad. Stop, Fearless. Damn.
Shady.
My bad. That house was clean.
You and your little friends.
It's right
Cause
there.
you was grown
That's
yesterday.
right there. Oh, there. He's behind
You
the
was
clip.
grown.
You can't see him
And you
clearly
gonna
at
do
all.
somebody. So now they looking for you.
I'll pause it. I'll pause it for you. I'll pause it.
Chicago looking for you, right?
I'll pause it for you.
You
Now,
can't
if I
see
want,
your face.
now, if I want to enlarge it, I can't on my phone. I'll screenshot that and I'll enlarge it and I'll see him perfectly.
Y'all stop. All you gotta do is scroll down. He's in 50 pictures. It's the mom's account. It's a pointless discussion.
Oh, good
You
point.
can't see him clear in this one, but yes, scroll up. He's in the other 20 because that's her
You
child.
click on her
Like,
account.
what are we
that she
talking
posted.
about? Like,
Yeah,
we're not
yeah,
doing
yeah. She
that.
got
Like,
her
let's
kids
not.
posted. Yeah.
You was wrong. What was your part in this? Jay
Y'all
just said
so caught up on the posting and you can't see the discipline that she's imposing. My point exactly, Miss Clark.
What discipline did she impose other than relinquish all
I'm not helping you.
responsibility?
That's the discipline.
That's
They're
the
Yeah,
looking for
she
you. I'm
is
not helping.
instilling that fear. He knows you done, you know, you done messed up, right? Like, you know that moment
You
where
are
you wish
quoting
you
a movie. You are
in life,
quoting.
Mike,
You are
you've been
quoting a
locked up.
movie.
You've been in trouble. In there's moments when you said, I wish I could turn back the hands of time. I would do something different now. That's that moment that little boy fears right now. That he hit that moment of,
Dog.
damn, if I could turn back time, I would do it different.
Dog,
And she's making him feel that and know it.
I have been in car accidents that almost killed 2 of my friends. I have done some of the most ridiculous shit ever that put people in jeopardy. My dad never said, you know, I'm not helping you.
They do. So you said you come here pregnant. I ain't dealing with you.
No,
Get out of this house.
not in this house.
That's the same thing.
But I'm trying to
You
tell
leaving me on an island. I need to figure it out.
And what I'm telling you is you don't put your kids on an island by themselves, because that is wiping responsibility, saying, oh, you by yourself on this.
Well, we keep talking in circles. I agree with putting that fear, letting them know you done screwed up. Scared straight was that fear.
If your
all of those
parenting-
things are all the same thing. You messed up, and I'm holding you accountable. You can't. Y'all just missing the bigger picture.
Okay, so what
y'all
are
looking
you,
at the social media and stuck on that?
So what are you gonna say? When are you gonna hold her accountable? What did she mess up on in raising?
Well, obviously there's something going on. He wasn't fearful of her discipline, or he could have been just like me, just a little badass little boy that still wanted to defy what the law was saying and what you right from wrong, and fighting in the streets and doing stupid stuff, stealing, allegedly doing other stuff, whatever. Like it could have been.
It could have been. No, it could have been that you were there every day of his life, and your ass, you helped create this. You are a bigger part of this problem, as big a part of the problem as he is. And in most cases, I would say you're more. I'm a doc. You did it. Now people can come slap you. And this whole downplay. Oh, you guys are missing the point. If the original point, if the curation of this is wrong, if the beginning is wrong, the foundation is wrong. Yes, I'm not listening to what she's saying because she's starting off on the wrong foot with me, which I'm going to assume she started off on the wrong foot all the time. We also have to remember that it's not just a parental influence that these children have. It's social media. It's violent movies. It's violent videos. It's violence in the street. And that was my whole point before. We created these young people. These young kids did not create this violence. This is what has spawned from what we glamorized. You know, she think they will not get threatened by adults in the streets. She not thinking.
Yeah, because Chicago don't have a lot of violence, and it's really safe.
No, it's safe.
Y'all shady. Y'all shady. It's every
not
city got
stupid. No,
violence,
she's
bro.
stupid. She's stupid. Because the whole thing about the
Yeah,
kids
but-
getting killed, whether it was Venus and Serena's relative, and I remember when Michelle Obama and Barack had to go back home because that young girl in Chicago went to the White House and then came back to Chicago and got killed. Like the bullets have no names. Adults shoot recklessly, and they will target children. And some of the children want doing the shooting. If there's any place on the planet other than maybe like Iraq or somewhere where you shouldn't put your kid in that kind of situation, it's Chicago. Congratulations, Mom. Now, this is the only thing I asked for. I won't even judge mom. All I ask for, I'm gonna say it like I always say it, consistency. So when your kid gets shot based on your post, just keep the same energy. That's all I ask. She can do whatever she wants. That's her kid, her phone. Fine. Her accountability method, fine. I'm not a parent of your child. You are. Please. That's all I ask is for all the comments and for her and everybody else. If something happens to the kid, do not switch up. Don't come on this with some different angle, talking about some, rest in peace to the young man because I just think that no. If the chickens come home, let them roost and keep it pushing.
Maybe she did try. You see what Asha comment said. Maybe she was disciplining them. Maybe you're all assuming that she was.
You maybe never. Listen, I'm gonna tell you from this place. You never stopped trying.
Who says she didn't?
She just said
maybe his dad was in the other room. Maybe. If right? Maybe. But we have something to look at, though. Why? I just don't understand why people just don't talk about what we actually have and want to talk about all the possibilities.
Because you're talking about, she got her hair done like that.
I saw that. Yeah, because I saw that.
But that's wrong.
That's not hypothetical.
Because her hair is done, that she's a bad parent.
You implied that. All I said was her hair is done. Wait now. Because all I said was her hair was done.
You tried to set me up. You want me to walk into that one?
I didn't say she's a bad parent.
What did you mean by it then? When you said, but she got her hair done.
And
what did you mean by it?
If the house is dirty and the hair is done, she's prioritizing. That don't make her a bad parent. That just shows the priorities.
Can I ask y'all something? We're having this conversation. Why? What's the most important reason why we're having this conversation? Because she posted. Because she posted it. My people discipline their children. Yes, they absolutely do. Ways your dad has his way. My mom had her way. We have our own way. There's no cooking. You're absolutely right. I don't think every kid should be treated the same. I don't go by this is what it goes for everybody. Every person is particular. I absolutely agree with you. But we're having this conversation, and the reason why these debates are going on is because you decided to join the frenzy. And you decided to put something personal going on between you and your son. This is maybe the most vital moment in this kid's life.
And you just hood scene. This is time to go find dad, even if y'all don't rock with him. This that scene where they tell Lawrence Fishburne, you wanted him. I can't handle him no more. I don't even care if you acted like you could have handled it. Angela Bassett was like, yo, take your son. Right now, to preserve his life, take your son. Even in a gang-infested neighborhood, she brought her son to Lawrence Fishburne. Think about that now. She brought her son to the gang-infested neighborhood because she thought he had a better chance in a gang-infested neighborhood with dad. And he did. He ended up going to Morehouse and she went, Nia went to Spelman. But I'm just saying, this will be that time for me where it's like, I don't care if I didn't get along with the dad at all. And he just got home from jail. We all
do the best we can. Stop trying to be that parent that if that was me, I would do this, I would do that. No, we don't know until it happens.
Yes, duh.
I'm not going live. I know that. I do know that. I know I'm not going live. And I'm cleaning my house before I go live if I do.
We all
ain't gonna be no piles of dirty ass clothes covering half my son's body. We're talking about discipline. Talk about detergent.
She said, we're all assuming, but I don't agree with what she did. Take him to the police. That is help. I don't know if I'm taking him to the police. I don't know if I'm taking him to the police. Laying in the bed, swinging her
with Jay
feet.
Black. Go live. Don't go to the cops. Go live before you go to the cops. Stay alive.
Because trust me, the cops are coming, so you ain't got to take them to the cops. Both of these, but I would if you could afford it.
Craig never said this before. Craig says, "Send me the link." Damn,
you got it.
Oh, Craig, like I want to get over here. We got other stuff to hit on, but I'm gonna put the link out there.
So go back. So all this has to do with her posting. Do you?
That's what they stuck on, Miss Clark.
Dude, it's not stuck. It's you're asking this kid right now. You're telling him he's about to suffer the consequences for his actions. You, as a parent, need to know the consequences you're about to suffer for posting this. You want the kid to deal with a bad choice. You have to deal with this is a bad choice.
I just think the conversation should be steered to the parenting of trying to hold them accountable. That's good parenting, letting them know you did wrong. She's confronting the issue.
And this other thing that kills me. Y'all are talking about leaving a 9 or 10 or 11-year-old kid on an island that he has no understanding of what's about to happen. He may not even get why he did was wrong, why it was wrong. See, there's a problem. This kid may not even think what he did was wrong. but you want to post.
It all comes down to parent seeking. Oh, let me see what Craig got to say. What up, Craig?
What's going on?
What
All
up,
right,
Craig?
so I may be the oldest one in this group at 62. Okay, I saw my first murder at 11 years old. Okay, at 13, I seen my best friend get taken out the projects after he got a hold of some dust and they put his ass in that straitjacket, and that stopped me from ever using drugs. You got a lot of things that go on in the hood, but the difference is that children have the opportunity to rebound. Okay, so putting this shit on social media is never good. Okay, because that's a digital footprint that will always be there forever. There's no coming back from that. Once it's out there in the universe, it's out there. You know, as far as kids go, you know, I dealt with something, you know, with my son, and he got caught up in the crowd, and he's autistic, and I don't even think he really understood and comprehended of his situation. And so we was able to talk to him, and that's why I keep him close to me, and I talk to him all the time, you know, so this way he understands. But a lot of these mothers that are dealing with this, sometimes it does take a man to be around with that child, okay? But you can't throw the kid to the wolves talking about, oh, well, I'm not helping you and this and that. You have to, okay? I firmly believe in my heart that my mother died of a broken heart because my youngest brother, he ain't been shit, he ain't did shit, and he still, every time that boy came home from jail, I would send my mother hundreds and thousands of dollars, buy him new clothes, this and that. Every time, yo, I'm going to do better this time. I'm going to do better this time. And you know what? And I firmly believe that that's why she died of a broken heart. When the day she realized that he wasn't going to change and she wasn't going to see him change his life before she left here and she went home, you know, and that's some hard shit to swallow, okay? You know, it's just like he called me the other day. Yo, I want to buy a truck. I'm going to trucking business. Can you send me $5,000? Man, if you don't get the hell off my line, you're crazy. You ain't did in 60 years. You ain't did shit. Now I'm going to send you another $5,000. You're going to start a trucking business at 60. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. But you can't. No matter what happens, you definitely have to stay and keep at it with these kids. I had a problem with protective services over here, right?
All right, so, Craig got all the stories. Come on, Craig.
Yeah. I live. My daughter jumped up one night to go and get in her mother's face, and I jumped between her because I know it was getting ready to happen. So my daughter slipped and fell. Okay, I get a call from child services. Can you come home? I was like, hell no, I'm not coming home. You know, I said, why? Well, it's been a report. I says, I don't give a damn about your reports. I said, you want to know? Let's talk. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know right now. Her mother's at work in New York at a law firm where she's been for the last 28 years. I run a business, okay? We're not coming home. Go to my house. There's 2 refrigerators and a freezer full of food. Everybody's got their own rooms. They got beds. They got computers. They've got clothes. The heat is on. The house is clean. So if you want to, feel free to talk to my daughters because they're going to take the same story. If you want to do what you're going to do, you can take my daughter and just make sure she leave all of that shit that we bought her.
There's no parenting handbook. We got you, Craig. We appreciate you popping on too.
Craig. There's no, but Jay, you don't give up on them, no matter what.
Give up.
You don't give up on them.
No, they think a 10-year-old should learn to suffer and break down a 10-year-old and be like, you on your own. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, because he knows what's about to happen. He knows what to do. Yeah, leave him on the island. They gotta learn.
You know, GoFundMe if he gets.
Wait, Craig's still talking. Craig,
you still talking? It's a good opportunity for him to learn from this. You know,
yeah, he gonna learn.
Seen a lot of shit in 60.
And put your seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt on, because
I'm parked.
Oh, yeah, you wasn't.
All right, Craig. Good luck.
All right, Craig. All
right, peace. Unmute yourself, Doc.
So now they looking for you. You know that, right?
Oh, God.
You know I'm not helping you, right?
I'm
you
not
got other clips to go in. You got
no, I'm not helping you.
Who's that comedian that said we caught, that joked about getting arrested by the police? And they like, we caught.
We got it.
That's how I feel. You know they looking for you. So what the f are you doing? If that's true, what are you doing?
I'm making sure they can find you. And I'm not helping you.
Holding them accountable. But
That you 10, 11, whatever he is, you're holding him accountable. How? I'm not going to help you.
If she said nothing and we thought she said nothing, that would be the problem.
If she said nothing and posted nothing, we wouldn't even be talking about it.
Yeah, we wouldn't be talking about it today. We talked about it yesterday. We were done with this.
I like how Ms. Clark asked y'all question. So y'all stuck on social media and y'all went all around. She said, so the answer, I guess, is yes. Yes,
no, I said it. I said different context. Yeah, if
yes.
you do it in public, it
yes,
everything. Yeah.
First of all, you conveniently forgot the part where I've been saying over and over again, you don't get to wipe your hands clean and say, I'm not helping you. You don't get that choice to go, I'm not helping you. He's your responsibility. So that's you getting caught up on social media because I spent like 7 minutes talking about that.
Yeah, I wish he had. I wish he had emphasized accountability a little earlier in his life. You know, never too late, but yeah, before this, she should have held him accountable a lot more times, or else he probably wouldn't have been here.
And you're assuming that she wasn't.
Yes, based on his behavior. But based on behavior,
she was.
But based on evidence, I'm basing it on the evidence. I'm not just jumping out the window.
This evidence does not prove that one of them kids that's following that crowd, which every kid do, parent doesn't hold them accountable, doesn't discipline them.
It's far more likely that they don't have the structure and discipline and accountability that another child would that wouldn't behave in this manner. It is more likely.
So then we're comparing all kids the same.
No, more likely than not. It's more likely than not.
Y'all
these
wrong.
Children
y'all both are wrong. But
you're assuming that all these kids' parents are. Like you accuse people of doing.
You've been disciplined and you were still in those crowds watching. Like ooh, when somebody pushed somebody and they shoulder bump and fight.
We're not talking about the watching kids. We're talking about the ones who are beating up adults. This kid wasn't just watching, right? That wouldn't be a reason to make a video.
I will go back to my point. You do not get the choice to say I'm not helping you. You had that child and you guys get tough, and I'll say it again. When somebody gives you advice on how to raise your kid, just say, don't tell me how to raise my kid. That's my kid. You don't get to say, you're on your own now. You don't
I don't know. We already had this debate. I remember you was moving back in and all that. So I know we feel differently on this panel.
I'm talking about an 11 or 12-year-old. You can't say you're on your own now.
Yes, you're right. Not at 11.
Like the other age, what we
disagree on the adult thing, but yes, and on an 11-year-old, I think we have a agreement. All right, we good. Please, something else. Yeah.
All right. Give her wig back too. Give her wig back.
And y'all showed the other clip of where she almost died twice the week before, right? Because of her medical condition.
Yes, we had talked about that. I didn't have the clip, but we had talked about that.
They keep talking about where's the fathers? Where's the fathers?
We talked about child support at the beginning of the show, getting chased away.
Take them off child support.
Some of them deadbeats, some of them getting chased away. Some of them in jail, some of them
are getting chased away though.
Some of them live 10 minutes away and get chased away.
And if that is the woman that suffered from sickle cell and almost died twice, I'm putting a whole. I gotta say, maybe the girl just don't have it. Maybe she's so sick she can't raise the kid.
Yeah, she need to go fund me.
The statement to me says, I'm not saving you from consequences.
The hairdo to the other mom.
Y'all kill me with I'm not saving you.
Mike. I know you got a clip to get it. You got
when you say I'm not saving you for consequences, then you're saying an 11-year-old or 12-year-old is dealing with these consequences on their own. Do you know the effect that will have permanently? We don't know what effect it's going to have. You're saying you're going to deal with one of the biggest crises that you will ever face in your life on your own.
Embarrassing me and yourself like that, shaking my head.
All right, y'all, be careful. Your cell phones are being watched. I'm just going to let you know.
Cell phones being watched? They always listen to them.
Know that, right? But then, I had to do a little research. I didn't know. I was scared, but I was like, this guy don't know what he's talking about. Go ahead. I'm
global smartphone problem. First, Samsung had to remove Israeli spyware off of 2 of their models because they were spying on people through their cloud app. And now Apple has been banned in China and Russia for having irremovable Israeli spyware on their iPhones. Hungary and Turkey have also done this. So I don't know what brand of phone you have. I don't have either of those brands. You may be right now being spied on by.
And I was like, he said, you may right now being spied on by Israel. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna keep scrolling out this bitch. I mean, this guy just probably trying to scare the shit out of me. And he there's no way he knows what he's talking about. No, I mean, cause shit, he's wilding out. I'm keeping my iPhone and I don't care. And I kept scrolling. And I was like, shit,
Do you have cell phones? You have cell phones here? No. You're holding a piece of Israel right there. You know that? I mean, a lot of.
What'd you say?
Do you have cell phones? You have cell phones here? No. You're holding a piece of Israel right there. You know that? I mean, a lot of the cell phones, the medicines, the foods. You eat cherry tomatoes. You know where that was made?
How do we have Israel? How does Israel? I don't remember any cell phones being made in Israel. So what could he be talking about?
Technology, yeah. Spying and stuff.
He had a Nokia.
So how does any of that justify people who feel like it's a genocide? I just don't understand the connection.
Oh, well,
if you're blowing up babies, but you like cherry
They said,
tomato.
oh, Israel is isolated. Israel can't break out of the siege. No, I said, we will. Some of them have stopped weapon component shipments. Can we get out of this? Yes, we can. We're pretty good at producing weapons.
So I just wanted to bring up. So listen, I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know. Am I supposed to get rid of my iPhone? I don't know. She's not saying that he'll be okay. All right, yeah.
No, that was the last comment from the last time.
He's a minor. She'll be involved every step of the way.
They don't want to. They want to act like she's just really going to just leave him on the island.
Wait a second, Jay. You said leave him on an island.
No, you know she's going to be there. So when she's not really leaving that little boy alone.
Who's assuming now?
You did.
No, who's assuming? Wait. Who's assuming saying you know she's going to be there?
She is.
How do you know that?
I clearly can tell that mother cared. She wouldn't have said what she said to him if she didn't care. She clearly cares. She's going to be there. It's tough love.
Miss Clark said he's going to have to suffer the consequences.
I think we're going on hour 15 with this one.
I know. All right, let's go this.
It just kills me. I know you because you people say things like, I know she's going to be there. How do you know that? There's no evidence. If at least our assumptions, my assumptions, I can literally give you some credible evidence.
I did. I tried to move on, then I brought it right back. It was the comments. It was the comments. All right. All weapons come from the United States. All your weapons. Okay.
So be careful, y'all.
My son, right
honestly, we shouldn't just we shouldn't just run by the fact that cell phones have a Israel spyware in it. I think we should be traumatized and shook for real.
Yeah, stressing Mike out. No, Mike will be all right. Mike, better get back to these cell phones.
Sir,
you cannot tell.
Thank you.
But I can tell from you. You can speak from you. I only can speak for me. For me, I feel like I can tell that mom is. Yeah, but that's for me. Y'all can't tell me how to feel. Y'all can't tell me what I'm thinking. People say.
That's what she got. I mean, not with it. This is what Jay got. She's gonna be there from him from this clip.
You know the whole city of Chicago looking for you, right? You and your little friends, cause you was grown yesterday. You were grown, and you was on somebody. So now they looking for you. You know that, right? You know I'm not helping you, right? You know the whole city of Chicago.
I'm not helping you, right? Jay says, I know she's gonna be there for him.
Yes, he's a minor. She can't just turn her back on a 10-year-old, Mike.
No. You can turn your back and just say, do what you want to do with him.
No, the police still coming. She has to take him to court. She got to follow up with the boot camp. Whatever consequences come from this, whatever it is.
With his school activities. What do you think she's going to follow up on boot camps?
Anyway.
We need an off the rails drop so we can get back on track.
Jones barbecue.
We had an hour 20.
All right.
We had an hour and 20.
The whole world is collapsing around. There's all the opportunities.
We stuck on this.
We stuck on this, damn it. No, when it comes to me and Jay Black,
remember when Mike jumped on? He was like, I ain't gonna talk about
this. We are at war.
Come on.
We are at war.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh God.
Remember that Mike jumped on. Mike said, "I didn't want to talk about it when y'all was talking about it." That's how I felt today. That was me today. Remember Mike jumped on. He was like, "What you think, Mike?" Mike was like, "I didn't want to talk about it when y'all was talking about it."
Yeah.
I came on after 35 minutes. Y'all was like, "Yo, Fearless, let's talk about this again." I said,
They spying through Alexa too. I'm not getting rid of my phone nor my Alexa. The Alexa is scary. I will tell you this. I did turn my Alexa off and never put it back on.
For real? Wow.
I never bought one of those.
She started asking questions or hearing shit that in my conversations and started asking questions. And I wasn't even talking to this bitch. I ain't say Alexa once.
I'm about to buy. They got a new one for the car now that you just plug in for the car. I was like,
nah, I'm good. There's no reason. There is no reason for me to have I don't need Alexa in my house. I'm good.
You can't tell me how to feel as you sit there trying to convince
everybody else.
No, I'm just defending my point. Me and Miss Clark was on the same page. Afro Queen a little bit, then she jumped ship. But yeah, some of y'all understood. Y'all see it and then don't want to just go against Mike and the doc, but it's all good.
No, Miss Parker just said the fact that she posted it shows that the child isn't the priority. All right.
I told you to be involved.
But that Alexa, I'll let my kids. I'll let them tell you the story on how Alexa scared the hell out of them and whatever. I'm good. I don't need. We have a special. We literally purchased spyware to bring into your house. We purchased it. You know, that's how I feel. You know that for a fact. That's y'all. And you don't know anything for a fact either. Or at least we got evidence that something went wrong. Y'all have no evidence that something went right.
I'm not turning my Alexa. Yeah, I need my Alexas.
Y'all out there. This is the problem with y'all. Y'all got some shit that takes information on everything you're doing in your house, and you purposely have it.
I mean, we've been being watched, though. Ty said.
Yeah, God bless, and purchase another active tool to do some more.
Shut up, Afro Queen.
No, I was with Mike the whole time. Thank you, Afro Queen. Our cousin Alexa out daily.
And I was like, they be tracking it. Don't be hurting our feelings and like stop. Stop.
I say we. I'm good. We dumb as fuck because I had one. I said, nah, I'm good. I don't need you.
We got one in this house in every room.
Why?
Every room. Because you need to know the time, the weather, the math, the how long it takes to fly here or to drive there.
You knew all this stuff your entire life.
Like it's very convenient.
It's lazy. You got an I Spy in every room.
It's like I need to know, like my boy, his cello was messing up. I need to know what time the store.
Do y'all know every conversation y'all have in your house that y'all think y'all keeping between yourselves is no longer between yourselves?
What time do UPS close? Like
do you understand every conversation you and Lady Q have had in your house is being listened to by Alexa? But it tells me the weather. It tells me how long it takes to get. Hey, it gives me what time UPS is open till. They are listening to every conversation. Now, you can say the same thing about your cell phones. There are settings that you can go into.
You know, damn right. As soon as all this you just said, watch as soon as you go scroll, it's gonna be an ad.
And you are literally well, I actually deactivated that. There's I don't want to bore y'all. There's a setting that you can go to that you can stop them from being able to listen. You got to go through like 3 settings to stop them from being able to pick it up so they can market to you because it was working with me. It was working. It was working a lot. It was working. But you just added an item that literally has information on what you're talking about.
Fact, she turned our lights on and off when the sun goes up, the sun go down. She is like a feature that at nighttime at 12 midnight, they all go like it. We got it set up everything. The door camera is connected to that too. So your Ring camera is connected with like all of this stuff is.
So all they have to do is one day tell the Alexa, turn everything off and don't turn it back on.
Well, then I just unplug that box and then I just go back to the regular cord to the outlet.
Why do we voluntarily give up our control of ourselves?
Like you say, convenience. Like you just said earlier about the Christmas song.
It's not even the word convenience. It's just lazy. We're lazy.
But you said it, we have music at our fingertips. You want to hear Alexa, play me urban Christmas music, like whatever, boom. And then we got all of the Silent Nights and the Boys the Men's, and it's that season, right? Mariah Carey gonna pop on.
Mariah said we can't cancel it.
Oh, Alexa talking to him right now. He ain't want to talk. He ain't want to talk. She on the show now. Alexa on the show. Alexa's on the damn show now. It ain't just about it.
Come
I'll admit we'd be fucked if they flip the switch. Oh, we'd be done if they flip the switch. They already got us. If they flip the switch, we're done.
I wouldn't care.
You ain't no Mennonite. You can't survive without, like, you need the technology, Doc.
I need water. I give you that. I need water.
Yeah, you need technology to scroll.
No, I need water. I just need water. Like that's.
Well, you need technology to communicate with your family.
What, to tell my kids I ain't gonna help them?
Yeah. Why would you say?
They got those walkie-talkies, those radios. You know, they got the radios.
You ain't got one. Bring it on the show, because I was about to buy one. I was about to buy one. But who you gonna call? People who ain't got the same function? Because ain't nobody else got them. Okay.
I would be fine. I'll be absolutely fine. I lived in a house with nothing for over a year. Let me be clear. I'll tell the audience this. I was on 15th and Ridge. We had no water, no electricity. Made it through the winter, summer, spring, fall. So I was convinced after a year, I'm gonna be all right. I've lived it already. Everything got my parents and my grandmother was brokenhearted because she came over one time and we had strung extension cord from the second floor across the street so that I can get a space heater and wouldn't freeze through the night. And she saw me walking across the street with my robe trying to take a shower at my fraternity brother's house because I ain't had no water. And my grandma looked like she's about to start crying. I thought they was going to come a little hour later and I was going to pretend and just run out the house like my house was okay. And they caught me and found out I had no electricity and no water and they lost it. But I had already lived for a year. So when I tell you again, I'll be all right. I promise you, I'll be fine.
Yeah, but
it was looking like Castaway. I'm not.
But you do realize you need the people that you love to be all right too. So that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I'll be in a position where I'll make sure we good. I'll let them know. Like, trust me. We had a tent in the house, sardines. Like, don't get me.
But but the people you love don't want to live in the tent with sardines.
They don't want to. But people go camping.
Yeah, but they would be traumatized. We were being spied on through our TV. Yeah, the TV's all night. I'm just saying we buy extra shit. Let me buy some more shit. Just in case they ain't get what they got.
Yeah, Lady Q was saying it's connected from the house to the cameras to the car.
Oh, you're fucked.
Outdoor, it's all connected. Like we could see inside Lady Q car to the inside the camera for the back door. Like all of the cameras and like they all connected. They all it's dope. It's very convenient too, Mike. If you're not in town, if you're not like people be.
No, what is convenient? I just call you and FaceTime you. What is convenient?
No, but you can pop in. You can turn your lights on. Even if you're not there, people think you're here, like Home Alone, and people think you're home. And
like stop an intruder. Yeah, I mean,
yes.
They've got timers for houses all over. People have been having timers for houses forever, and you can set them for random times.
No, if somebody's in my house, I would like to see it, but I can't.
Yeah, you can have a camera in your house. You don't need an Alexa hooked up to the camera.
But it all goes hand in hand. It's all
I know it does. That's what they want. They wanted to all go hand in hand. They wanted all hand in hand. My son whispered to Alexa, and she whispered back. And you don't think that's weird? You don't think that's weird?
She picks up cues. She not.
You don't think that's weird? You
got to read the room. That's funny.
We get what we deserve. Yeah, we get what we deserve.
Yes, you could talk to your kids from different rooms. Yes, from different. Yes, you could pop in on your camera. And
you've always been able to talk to your kid from different rooms.
But you ain't got to be in the room. You ain't got to be in the room.
You've always been able to do.
You could be at work. And
Monty's asleep. She doesn't feel good. Do you know I can talk to her from a different room if I wanted to right now?
You talk about walking to other room. I'm talking about just do your whatever.
I can talk to her. I get it. I get it. DC, what up? I get it.
What up,
all right.
DC? All right. When I talked to Miss Hawkins, by the way, Pastor Hawkins, she's coming on. She's coming on and she's going to break Mike down. We're going to have some real conversations about how Mike sacrifices relationships and he's scared to date and where he's at. Like, she was like, is he ready for that? I said, Mike is very open and vulnerable.
Yeah, we gonna get it.
Yeah, she wanted to make sure you were okay. Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't know how reliable she is because she's not on the show today. Like,
I guess she has skills. She's trained for that.
You're not praising God this early in the morning, is she? I'm playing. I'm playing.
Y'all got a Dr. Bryant Cam Newton. Y'all got Dr. Bryant Cam Newton.
Yeah, she gonna break it down. I'll be fine.
I'll be fine if I had to go out. It would be an adjustment, but I'll be fine. I lived through some shit. Everybody got some story. We're gonna have a time where people are gonna tell their trauma stories. Lady Q.
She said I'll be fine.
I realized
she said she'll be fine, but I don't know because she need her phone for social media. So I don't know. I feel like that.
I mean, it won't be easy. Nobody said.
I mean, she'd be sweating and probably having shakes and stuff like that.
I'm saying you go through stuff. You go through withdrawals and all that, and then after that, guess what happens? You realize it ain't. People say that about jail too. People like, yo, at first, and then one day I realized I wasn't getting out. And I just started reading and going to get a job. Like at some point, human beings adapt.
No, I'll probably kill myself. No,
human beings adapt though.
No, you're right about that. Yeah.
Because people try to break human beings all the time. There's been dictators and people who've always tried to break the human spirit, and nobody's been able to do it yet. They kill millions of people, they scare people, they rape, they do all these things to people, but that human spirit always rises. And people are always like, Dag, why are these slaves singing? How are they still praying? I'm beating them, I'm killing them, I'm cutting their feet off, I'm eating them, I'm literally using their skin as wallets and shoes, and they still got a praise in their mouth. They still saying they not a slave. They still talk about glory and the Lord. They still having children. No, the human spirit is never going to die. And I got that spirit in me. So if the slaves could do it, I know no internet connection, Alexa denial is going to do nothing to me because I'm connected to them. That's what the history is really about when you could practically apply it. It's not reading books. It's not knowing facts. It's knowing that you connected to a history of a people that have underwent and survived and triumphed over the worst treatment in human history. We got this. That's why Kendrick's song was resonating when he was out in the street for Ferguson. We gonna be all right.
Yeah, then he got into $100,000 car. I'm playing. I'm playing. Hey,
nah, we good.
But I get what you're saying. I get what
war. Come on. Let's make women show up. We are at war. Come on. Let's make women show up. Come on. The black man is so dope.
But speaking of phones,
moving together, think about what COVID did. COVID gave a lot of people a wake-up call. What's important and all that. People thought we couldn't live without these jobs. Some people started working from home. They realized I don't have to travel. Like there's going to be realization. So for everything we're going to lose, there's also things we're going to gain. You could choose what set you're going to focus on. Focus on the fact that if that happened, people would be having fireplaces and they'd be sitting around the fireplace again. And guess what? Now we're not all in different rooms on our phones. We'd be eating together, right? So now we're having conversations at the dinner table again. People lived like that back in the day. They were fine. They lived for all these thousands of years without the internet. They were just fine. They actually, the families were closer. They had more kids, more family time, and they were less likely to be out in the street beating somebody's mom upside the head, snatching a wig off.
So every Friday, you should have everybody in your household, no cell phones. We're having family dinner and game night, no phones. How about that?
I do game night all the time. That's all I do with my kids.
With no phones, no scrolling.
No, that's the only time I can get them. Game night's the best way to get them. We do Monopoly. I got 3 hours with my kids. We talk about everything. We get everything in, and they don't even realize it.
During COVID, I had activity scheduled for each day. Damn.
Yeah, there you go. See, people did other things.
Yeah.
Should have had.
I saw Mike the Porsche. She was on a plane, and I guess she had some issues, and she was scrolling. And people in the first class didn't want to hear her phone scrolling. Like, that's what people do?
I think she was playing the music. Was she playing music or something?
She said it was her. She was scrolling on Instagram or something.
Wrong. Yes. The door was shut. It was okay.
No, the door wasn't shut yet. People were still boarding.
People were still boarding.
Oh, okay. Texting me. Okay, I couldn't tell.
Okay.
But
so she was like, are you gonna make me listen to that the whole time? And I said, well, do you want to? And she said, no. I said, well, it was a nicer way to say that. And she said, bitch, you don't tell me bitch. And I was like, are you okay? I'm okay.
Let me put. So basically, the lady said, you gonna be scrolling the whole time? Like, I don't want to hear your phone. And she said, well, it was a nicer way to say it.
And she started calling her a bitch. But again, the issue wasn't really the scrolling.
I don't believe that's how it happened, but go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
That is rude, though. You shouldn't have your phone on speaker, scrolling all loud on them. Like, get the earphones on. Put your come on.
But the response to rudeness can't be more rudeness. Like, that we doing? Oh, you shot somebody. Oh, you molested somebody. Or like, what we doing? What we doing? At some point, somebody got to take a different approach. It's the crazier people act, the more likely we are to benefit ourselves from not doing the same thing.
Was she just scrolling? You sure she was just scrolling? Or she was listening to something or talking to I hate that.
Either way, why are you on speakerphone in public?
Well, how can you not be on speakerphone if you're scrolling? Like, what do you want if you're just scrolling and you don't have your
earbuds in or volume lower?
But I can't scroll.
I should not hear that.
Get the fuck out of here. I wish
somebody
would tell me not to scroll.
I'm sitting in first class.
Texting. She didn't say texting?
No, she said she was sitting on the plane in first class. And she was scrolling. The lady, they didn't leave yet. And the lady said, "Are you going to be doing this the whole time?" And she said, "Well, you could have said that nicer." Whatever. That the conversation. Basically, she called her out for you being on your phone and me hearing everything.
But people are still bored, and so what are we doing?
Mike, it's a courtesy. So you
Now
one of
when
them people that
people are still
so you one of
boarding.
them people that be talking on your phone out in public all loud and everybody can hear your conversation. You one of them.
Yeah, if
But no,
people
not
are-
when we're bored. We're
He
bored.
said, "Yeah."
Don't talk
if
to me
people
while
are
we're bored.
boarding, what is the big deal?
And you shouldn't be doing it, period, let alone in a
Does she work
closed
for the
state.
airline?
That's
You
just
can't-
too much.
Wait, you can't
be in a
scroll?
closed state. I
You
shouldn't
can't-
hear your.
you
You walk into a business. You in a closed environment. Outside in the street, you walking in the park.
I paid for my ticket. You do know I paid for my first class ticket, right?
Man, y'all wilding. I should not hear what's going on.
She was
with you.
mad because she was scrolling. You got to play this again because I swear there was a song being played, and she said, "Do I have to listen to that the entire
Some
time?"
folks don't have social etiquette on their phones. That's my point, K-Day.
They're scrolling while people are boarding. You're not gonna.
It's annoying.
You can't. I don't care if you're annoyed when people are boarding. They're louder than me.
So every TikTok trend that you scrolling, I'm hearing Stephanie Mills. I never love like every trend that you
While
can
people
scroll,
are stomping
song,
on a
the
plane,
song,
putting
the song,
something
the
as
song.
people stomp by you and blah 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 blah, and they're
Where's
stomping
your
by
headphones?
you.
Where's your
I don't
earbuds?
have to have headphones if she's just scrolling on her phone.
Ash, that was crazy. What the Ash say? I miss Ash. Let me go back.
That's why I'm trying to make sure that she was just scrolling. That's what I'm saying. I'm
I
just
hate
trying to
the
make
internet.
sure. I just saw someone post this. That lady that got jumped by them kids raised over $200,000 in a new house already. Somebody said y'all kids to tear me up. I'm at McDonald's.
She's trying to get a free come up. No, that ain't. She got embarrassed. So look, Doc said we're going back to the lady again. So everything go back to Chicago, Doc. And the lady getting jumped.
I know what they like. Unfortunately, I know what they like.
Them kind we can go for hours talking about that. And people still got their comments and opinions.
That's why they be looking at me crazy when I be trying to play all the clips and everything like that. Because I know they if you don't just play some ratchet.
Not like I got this
not
intellect. He on this Lamont Hill.
Yes,
We try to.
Even if we were going to talk about 3 ratchet topics, one for an hour 15 was a lot. That's just a lot. That was a lot of talking.
I
about
just
that
don't
topic.
know what did she say? I just want to hear her play it from the beginning because I know it was TMZ and the white lady came to her defense because that's why I was like, Portia, okay.
I think it was a long time.
Is there any?
Just telling him what happened.
You were using your phone. Is there any chance you?
The lady who was sitting next to me, I was on my phone, and the volume was up on the phone. And she turned to me out of nowhere, and she said, "So you're gonna make me listen to that the whole flight?" And I said,
"Boom."
Well, but play it.
Well, do you want to? And she said, "No." And I
She will
said,
make you listen to what?
"Am I gonna make her listen to my phone?"
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I said,
And she responded nasty with, "Do you want to?" Then you know, darn well somebody saying we're gonna have to listen to this the whole flight. You talking about, "Well, do you want to?" Your response just dictated the next energy.
No, you initiated it.
Right? All I asked you was, "Or do you gonna have to let me listen?"
Wait. She said, am I gonna have to listen to that the whole flight? She
Portia
initiated the
responded,
ignorance. She initiated the ignorance.
Well,
She
no,
said,
yeah,
am
the way
I
she did
going
it.
to have to listen to that the whole flight? Bitch, you about to get what you about to get.
Yeah, she should have said, "Yep."
Exactly.
But you
You're
know
about
what
to
she-
get what
I
you're
get it.
about to get.
I get it, but you should know better etiquette not to even do
No,
that.
you're
is what I
wrong
was
because
saying.
that lady came at her neck instead
she
of and
She did. She could have said it in a different way, or I think some things. you
matter of
just
fact, I
supposed to
love
know.
her response. Do you want to? I love her response. I actually think that's a classic. That's a classic reality show star response. She's built. She's locked and loaded for good responses. I wouldn't have thought of that great response. I would have just got picked. I would have just got pissed. She said, "Do you?"
I don't want to hear your phone in public.
beautiful.
I don't want to hear your conversation. I don't want to hear your algorithm that I keep hearing as you scroll. I don't need to hear it. I shouldn't have to hear it stuck on the plane, on the bus, in a setting.
Let me tell y'all.
like that. No.
Let me tell y'all. Let me tell you, all us broke motherfuckers, including first class motherfuckers who think they super rich. You pay to get packed on a plane like sardines, and you're gonna deal with inconvenience whether you like it or fucking not. You get packed on a plane like sardines and they charge your ass up and you pay it. So y'all people talking about this social etiquette. Ain't nothing comfortable on a plane, first class, coach, or whatever.
Respect the common airspace.
There is no respect on them planes, people. Your space is already intruded on. You're already touching each other when you share the damn armrest. Y'all be trying to be bougie when y'all got played, when we got played. And y'all want social etiquette for a place that stuffs you in a plane and makes the seats smaller and smaller. I better not hear nothing. Bitch, we stuck on a plane like sardines. Shut up.
Cousin Ash said people should utilize headphones in public.
And if you would have waited till after the boarding was done, I'm sure Portia has some $1,000 earbuds that she was probably going to put in.
Doc was sick of that topic. Yeah, every time we go back to, I'm back. Yeah, I just say out in public, do your thing.
If you don't even allow the plane to take off, how the fuck are you going to complain about something while they're boarding? We're boarding. Utilize earbuds. Everybody, you know when I put my earbuds in, after I get my stuff together, after I chill, after they make the announcements, then I listen to the announcements because I'm not like the rest of y'all who don't listen. I actually pay attention to the flight attendant when they give the little spiel, even though I've heard it a million times. I go, oh, I pay attention. Then I put my earbuds on. This chick had the nerve to complain during boarding.
Maybe she's trying to get comfortable to take a nap to go to sleep, and she got you over here all loud scrolling. She could have asked politely, but no, Mike, it is rude though to be in public. Everybody shouldn't hear your stuff. Just being honest.
Y'all out. This is the thing. I don't like when people talk on speakerphone, but we're outside. That's why I keep my headphones so I can drown out all the BS. But once again, they ain't give a chance for somebody to get comfortable. However inconvenience that can be controlled should be controlled. Okay, y'all are gonna keep getting frustrated. I'm with Mike. She might have asked her to turn it down if she ignored her. I don't know. I have no idea.
Maybe she didn't hear it because the phone was so damn loud scrolling. Maybe she didn't hear it.
How loud is a phone scrolling? First of all, when you're on a plane and it's boarding, there's a constant noise that the plane is actually making. It does that.
That everyone is subjected to. Everyone shouldn't be subjected to microphone.
Are you gonna turn the airplane off? You want to turn the airplane? Because this is the noise.
We expect the car running. We expect the engine running.
This is the noise, and then the lady comes on. So you're gonna complain during boarding? Stop. You were ready to complain. You were probably mad because the chick was in first class. Jay, you in the seat waiting for the plane to leave, and your wife calls. What you gonna do? Take the call.
So this is what you want to hear?
Like smoke. Lock this little nigga up. Put him in a facility. Major ratings right now. Come on. Guys, so let me load up.
Don't nobody want to hear this, Mike.
What you don't want to hear? What you don't want to hear is that y'all both paid money for the tickets.
3 to 7. Because I think I figured out.
Point done.
There's no point done. You put it to a fucking microphone. The fuck is you talking about? Like, sometimes your basic skills are lower than basic skills. I'm going to put this into a microphone and this is how it sounds. No, you also, did you want to duplicate the airplane noise? Should I get a thing of the airplane noise or what an airplane sounds like? Should I also get the people boarding, bumping and talking? Should people not talk to each other while they're boarding or walking by you because it disturbs the people in the first class? Is that what they should do? Should we eliminate all the noise because you want to take a nap? Y'all are in a public place and y'all think because y'all paid a certain amount of money, things should go around. No. So your little point just happened to minus the person on the phone, the flight attendant talking to people. You happen to forget the noise that the airplanes make. You happen to forget everybody else. So it is no point.
Playing taboo with topics you know nothing about. You don't mean that, chat. I do mean it. I got nothing. To update y'all, I want y'all to meet Kamira.
You know the whole city of Chicago looking for you,
Oh
right?
snap! Look who just popped up on my.
They listening to us.
That's crazy. Yo, that's funny.
They said they've been talking about it for an hour, 40 minutes. They must want to see it on. They probably looking for the video.
Yo. Oh, that's crazy. I literally just went this guy just scrolled the comments and back. You know,
It's like Alexa. They listening.
How did that even get to me? But go ahead.
And that was Jay's point.
Yeah, we don't want to hear all that. That's what we don't want to hear. Put your earbuds in.
You're right. We don't want to hear all that.
We don't want to hear all that. See,
we don't want to hear all that on here.
Now you played that clip. I'm with the lady. I'm with the lady. We tired of
the
that.
lady. We didn't want to hear that. Jay Black just succeeded in annoying us enough to go, yeah, all right, cool. You're right. Okay, cool.
That help you, right? Yeah, turn it down. Turn it down.
Yeah, turn it down. Please.
I might have called her name too.
You're right. Turn it all the way down.
Oh,
I can understand when people do the wrong things on purpose. That's it, and that's all.
Yeah, you're doing it wrong. You know your phone loud. You know people shouldn't hear it. You're doing it on purpose.
People, you can't afford a private jet, so this is what you get. You can't afford the PJs. This is what you get. Take it on speed. Take it on
speakerphone. Mm-hmm.
He would, of course, if it's phone. My phone I can only answer my phone on speakerphone. So I already know people would give me dirty looks.
That's why you should always have your earbuds with you.
I can't have the earbuds at work. And I'm not going to have the earbuds all over because the earbuds are bad for you. That they've already proven that having them earbuds in your ear, you're going to have all types of radiation.
Having a phone to your ear, the radiation is going to do this.
And that's why you're told not to. And that's why you're told not to hold the phone to your. But y'all don't want to hear me though. People just complain about everything. Can you change seats with me? You knew everyone couldn't sit together when you brought. Oh man, if I hear one more person, no.
Why you say why?
No, I want to sit next to my kids. So you should have booked the tickets next to your kids.
Yeah, have a heart.
Yo, I'm so glad that it's 8:58 and y'all can't chew me up because I'm telling you, I've been trying to rationalize how my TikTok clips are not for public consumption, but me discipline my child is. Because you know I'm big with consistency. The same people that have been saying, hey, show's almost over. It's a good show, y'all. Because there's people who in these comments who would talk. Good show, y'all. Good show. I'm glad we. Woo!
No, go ahead. Go. I'll give you a few minutes. Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm not even saying it's inconsistent. I was just trying to wrap my head around how my TikTok clips are not for public consumption, and I need to bottle that, and I need to earpod that, and earplug that, and turn that down. But it's cool if I get on the internet in my house with. Okay. I learned something today. I'm gonna hit this one. Ready? Y'all got it.
I think that's called being a narcissist. I think
y'all got it.
No,
y'all get it.
What is that? Gaslighting. He's gaslighting. That's what it is.
Y'all got it. I learned something. I learned
that
there is a consistency somewhere in there, and I'm gonna work.
Yeah, that's the one they do. Because you know darn well it's two separate things.
It looks like
darn well they didn't go together.
That's not for public consumption, but that is okay. Hey, to each their own. Y'all got it. Y'all got it today. Y'all got it. I ain't got no professor hat. I ain't got no deep analysis. Y'all stumped me. Y'all stumped me today. Y'all have stumped me.
Come on. We are at war.
Come on. How it's okay, but then with that's too much. That's where I went too far. Yeah. The TikTok clips was too far, but okay.
I'm laughing at Ash. Mike said the cell phone he can't have it to his ear because of the radiation, but he smoke a vape. Good point, Ash.
All day.
He's so worried about what's good and healthy for him, but he would. Yeah, good point.
All day. I didn't know where you were going, Doc. I didn't know where you were going. I didn't know where you were.
I'm waving the white flag. I don't want no smoke, no beat. Y'all got it, because y'all done confused me. I ain't even ready to battle.
Consider it.
White flag is me.
What was the one? The etiquette in public.
Etiquette in public. It is.
Etiquette in public. But you can post discipline in your kid.
I was taught to clean my house before I had company. I'll leave it alone.
LaShawn,
Airplane noise
airplane
could be
noise.
soothing. It could. That could be.
It's soothing when you take off, when you're in the beginning, when they're revving things up. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it is soothing. I fall asleep before all this happens. I fall asleep even if you're talking on your phone. I don't care. That does not bother me, actually.
Okay.
All right, we can leave on that, Doc. I guess you done shut that whole thing down.
Y'all got it.
I got a feeling Chicago gonna come back up. Something gonna happen overnight. Somebody gonna get locked up.
Yo.
Don't worry, the mama put it online for us.
You said everybody came at each other on this one, right?
The mama put it online. Don't worry about it.
She'll keep us posted. She'll keep us posted.
The mama keep us posted.
You're not helping him, but she'll help us. She'll help the podcast.
So we should inbox her, try to get her on. You should inbox.
No, I'm good. I'm good. She ain't trying to help us.
You want to know when she get her hair nails?
She gonna charge.
It's okay to tell the world that you're not gonna be there for your son, but oh yeah,
the truth about the CIA.
Oh yeah,
that's so annoying when it ain't yours. When it ain't your device, hearing that.
Oh man, leaving your son on the island is okay, but this is horrible right here. Oh man, this is horrible right here.
And annoying.
This is horrible.
Oh God,
very annoying blasting your son. But that cell phone scrolling, let me tell you.
Oh God.
All right, we out of here. How loud? Our loud ass phone is just as annoying as someone putting their feet on your chair or clipping their clipping your toes. I've never seen it. I don't ever want to experience it. Or filing your nails or polishing your nails. It's annoying. Yeah. But the mom, it's all good. All right, that was funny. That was classic. That was classic. All right, we're gone. I gotta go to New York tonight. I'll be at Rodney's Comedy Club. Miss Parker, don't worry about it. I know it was last minute. I should have told you earlier. So Miss Parker, I'm at Rodney's Comedy Club, First Ave in 38 for 60 something around there. Rodney's Comedy Club. If you're in New York, you want to hop through, go to rodneycomedy.com. I'll be there rocking tonight. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning.
Rodney's Comedy.
Love me for who I am. It used to be Dangerfields. Now it's Rodney's Comedy Club. They're going to be a Black Film Festival. Oh, and Ashabu, we did not talk about the new date. The new date for the spring for I wrote this shit down and this whole thing threw me off. We will talk about it tomorrow, organizing for the spring, the actual Takeover Leverage field trip, so everybody can have plenty of time and we can get the dates going and everybody will have months in advance to actually support and actually plan if you want to come. I think it's going to be great. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you. I appreciate that. Love me for who I am. Not who you want me to be. I can never be there to understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed it one. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in your life. Fight for your happiness. Never let anyone, anything, or any circumstance take it from you. From Michael Sean, Jay Black, Dr. Aaron Smith, a.k.a. Fearless, Sexy Mo, Kamari. Monty is under the weather. She was feeling bad. I was wondering why she was taking medicine this morning. But Kamari, we got to get him back on, but I didn't text him, so that was my bad. To the entire crew, everybody, we are gone.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts.